Ever since we learnt how to draw, to carve, to daub, and to write, mankind has used symbols and logos for various purposes, both good and evil. We use symbols to intimidate people, to indicate our love, to deign something sacred, and to demonstrate our faith. But there are some symbols out there that we're not quite sure about. Symbols that have been used all over the world and by many disparate cultures, but whose origins and meanings have been lost to time. The Jolly Roger. The Jolly Roger is, of course, heavily associated with pirates, with the combination of a white skull and crossbones on a black background used to indicate that the ship approaching you was full of men who wanted to steal your doubloons, drink your rum, and caress you ever so gently with their shiny hooked hands. But where did this symbol come from? Well, the Jolly Roger would be flown when a ship was getting ready to attack, and was most commonly seen during the early 1700s. But this wasn't the first time the skull and crossbones emblem had been used to strike fear into the hearts of one's enemy, because many historians believe that the Jolly Roger symbol dates back to the mysterious Knights Templar. The Knights Templar were a Catholic military order which became one of the most powerful and wealthiest organizations in the world after their inception in the year 1119. The group responsible for laying the foundations of our modern banking system was supposedly disbanded by Pope Clement V in 1312. But legend has it that the Knights Templar merely disappeared from public view, with their influence rumored to be still in effect today through organizations such as the Freemasons and the Illuminati. During the height of their powers, the Knights Templar even had their own fleet of ships, which in the 13th century may have constituted the largest navy in the world. This fleet was often used for acts of piracy, and the skull and crossbones symbol used by the Templar was flown during these raids. So where did they get it from? Well, one theory links it to a gruesome legend involving a Templar who desecrated the grave of his ex-lover. Described as a great lady of Maraclea, the woman apparently died when she was young, but her Templar beau wasn't having any of that. So he dug up her body and violated it. As you do. At this point, a strange voice told the knight to return in 9 months to find his son. So he obliged, and when he dug up his ex-lover's grave for a second time, he found a head placed upon 2 crossed leg bones. Hence, the skull and crossbones.